like this road because it looks endless, but it doesn't feel like it's so endless road. It's so boring. I don't feel like that. It's so, it feels, it makes me feel comfortable. Yeah, I'm walking with this guy. I thought he's a kind of magician. Magician. Looking like a Why did you go India?
Well, I wanted to find my master.
Oh. Did you find?
Well, yes and no.
Mm.
I felt him in a lucid dream.
Hmm?
I felt him
Mm.
on a lucid dream.
Dream. Lucid dream.
Yes,
What is lucid dream?
it's like when you like try to fall asleep on purpose so that you in a certain way so that you can wake up in the dream but still dream. So you have control on the dream.
Mm.
Something like that. And why did you go to France?
Oh, I have a friend there too, and I started my camino in Senjang, so I needed to go to France. Yeah.
quit your job?
Yes, I quit last year.
What to do next is what you're doing this for.
Yeah, to find out what I wanna do to the next. I'm doing this. What about you? You quit your job, right?
Yeah, 8 hours, not fun.
How long did you work? How long?
About 3 years,
Mm.
and each job was better than the one before, with people and money, but I realized that the job itself is not what I wanted to do. And at the same time I was finding interest in something else, like maybe more for my career. And then I meet different people and I start to find out about some courses in my country, and I think that probably when I come back to Uruguay I would like to start studying something else.
Great. Great.
And but I try to stay focused, like I'm making the effort every day to stay in the present so I can enjoy the way and not
Yes.
think about projects and tomorrow and
Yes.
things
Yes.
for the future.
Yes. I need that too. Yes. Not worrying about the future. We don't have to think about we don't have to worry about the future doesn't come yet.
True.
Yeah. That worrying makes me lose the ability to feel the moment.
I agree.
How is it going, your journey so far?
Well, I think it's going great. And I feel it's just it's about to end. I have many lessons, insights, and wonderful moments. And I want to keep on traveling, maybe,
Yeah.
before I decide to settle down, family and things like that.
Yeah.
But I try not to think much about it.
Oh, trying to think about.
I'm not trying to think much about it.
Yes.
People ask me, what are you going to do after Santiago?
Yeah.
I try not to answer, I try not to think about it.
You know, it's like a typical question when the relatives gather.
Yeah. Well, not in my family, but that's a question I get a lot from hosts in shelters and the houses of people I sleep in.
Yeah. I think even on the camino, I think it's really easy to forget about the purpose
I agree.
because if when I'm with many people, I found myself to follow them. You can?
I can.
Yeah.
I don't know if different is the correct word, but it's not the same when I'm walking alone or I'm walking with people. It's not the same if I sleep in a place alone or if there's people around.
Yes,
I
really different.
feel the same way, and I like to observe myself. Like for example, if I'm alone and I start to think how I am when there's people, I start to imagine, project, think, work. Okay, I'm with people now, but I'm still doing this spiritual journey. So I like to stay focused on myself. That's one part. Other part says I've been walking alone too long, and I want to talk to people because I want to meet people. I want to know
Yeah.
why they walk, where they're from.
Yeah.
I like I don't know, meeting a nice person and walk together or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I like personally I like to have deep connections, you know, like to really talk about big stuff of life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And okay, so I think these things when I'm alone. But when I'm with people, I'm in social myself, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's not many abstract thoughts of what to do now that I'm with people. I don't remember that very much. And what I felt is that in these situations, in every situation really, I like to flow. You know, if I'm alone, okay, let's enjoy the loneliness, the solitude. If I'm with people, okay, let's enjoy the company,
Yeah.
the talks.
Yes.
And if I feel, for example, there's too much talking, too noisy, and I am very centered today, okay, I say goodbye, I go to the room and stay quiet. Or if I feel like talking, I go, hey, hello, how are you, where are you from? But the idea for me is to follow, like to stay in the present and say, okay, what do I want now? What do I desire now?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hang out with people. Okay, how are you?
Yeah.
All good? Nice. Oh, it's a very nice day today. Or for example, if I'm very quiet today, because I worked today the whole day, I have many things on my mind. I may want to approach someone, say, hey, I've been thinking about this and this idea in my mind. What do you think? Do you have any ideas, suggest? But if I feel like it, for example, say, okay, goodbye, and I walk alone. If I feel like doing that.
Yes, it depends on what you need and what you want now.
I try to follow this, but it's sometimes it's not very easy. I find it
Yeah.
because I don't know. For example, if I feel like asking someone something, sometimes I feel like, for example, this person may be doing their spiritual journey, and they might want to be alone.
Yeah.
Because
True.
they need to walk to think.
Yeah, they need a space maybe sometimes.
Probably.
Yeah.
And in those situations, I say, okay, I like respecting people, and I like respecting myself. So I say, okay, I want to follow my heart, and I want to approach this person. I want to ask him, hello, how are you? What's your purpose? Why you're doing this work? But if the person says, I'm okay walking alone, thank you very much, say, okay, goodbye, and I walk.
Yeah.
So in that case, I will be answering to my desire to ask, and at the same time, I'll be respecting the privacy of the person.
Yes.
It's like a balance I'm trying to work in every day, you know, so to get the practice and to have it for the rest of my life. I have a great life.
You know, yeah, I think it's really important thing that being just myself and at the same time being with others. To make a balance between that, I need to find that balance as well. I want to be perfect. It doesn't mean I'm perfect. I want to feel perfect, just as I am, and at the same time I want to make a harmony with people.
I think that's great. Like I share it with you.
Yeah.
And in your practice, how is it for you?
I don't know yet. I think I need more time to be myself. So now I need more time to be alone and to find my own pace first, and then yeah, because when I'm with people, I'm trying to I feel pressured to fit myself to others, and that makes me feel like losing myself.
I understand.
So I don't. But at the same time, it's not easy, and it's really complicated, because I like the moment of sharing the moments with people, like cooking together, eating together, and talking together, kind of. Yeah, it's complicated. And when I feel like I lost myself, it feels like I lost the direction on my own compass. Yeah. Like.
I understand.
It's not easy. I hope I can find a way. I hope.
Sometimes I know what to do, but it's not easy to do it. For example, the other night I was in a shelter, and there were people talking, or nice with that, but there was a person who was very insistent on how many kilometers did someone walk, how long did it take, how long to walk tomorrow, hours and all that.
That makes me feel pressured, and I know it's not a race. I know in my head, but when I hear about that kinds of opinions and saying, I became to think about it as well. Yeah.
I was standing a little apart from that group,
Yeah.
and I didn't like that subject, so I tried to stay a little away.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to leave, so I didn't want to talk about it, but it was the discussion of the group, but I was still there, listen, and I felt I didn't want to be there anymore, because I didn't like the atmosphere of the conversation, and the people who were the minds. It was actually one person, but I didn't want to get involved in a conversation with that person.
Yeah.
It was okay. I don't know the person very much.
Yeah.
I even heard her purpose for the trip, and I thought they are very good. But what is going on right now is that conversation, and I don't feel comfortable in that conversation. I start to feel uncomfortable. So it was easy for me to see that. It was easy for me to see that I was uncomfortable with that discussion. So I say, okay, what to do now? This practice of following myself.
Yeah.
I leave, I stay. Sometimes I believe I want to step inside and say, hey, let's not focus on kilometers and hours and dates. Let's say, for example, what do you like? How was it today for you? Did you like your trip? No,
What
what's your
did you
purpose?
see? What did you?
Yeah, exactly.
What did you feel?
But in that moment I was very close to my heart. So what I did was, okay, keep on listening. She keeps on pushing these questions. I don't want to talk about this. So I move away. I start to read something in the wall which was very funny. So I found that
Well, which one?
there was some page
Ah,
on the
yeah.
wall and it had like what you must do on life, like do something you love and make love somewhere else you never do.
Yeah.
I don't know, fun things to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that and I started laughing because many of them were funny.
Mm.
So for example, I found that. But anyway, the point is that I choose something to do.
Mm.
I decided to move away from that situation.
And find your own way to feel comfortable.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it wasn't my objective to start feeling comfortable.
Mm.
It was my decision to not be there.
Mm.
I didn't start to go somewhere else to find comfortableness. I just decided to leave. And then I went to the room and stayed in bed or something, I don't remember. Went to the bathroom or cooking, I don't know. But my point is that I saw how I was feeling about something I didn't like. It was easy for me to identify my sensations, and I felt the moment when I said, okay, now I can make a decision. I am aware of what's going on. I say, okay, I stay and try to shift the conversation to something nice, or it's nice to me, nicer to me, or something else, or I choose to leave and not experience this conversation anymore.
Yep.
And then I made a decision.
Yep.
Now it doesn't matter what the decision was, but I'm trying to make the point that put the attention on being aware of the situation, how I feel, and do something about it.
Yep. You aware of the situation first, and you aware you were feeling, and you made a decision. It's really good. Yeah.
Something of this I learned in Nepal. I went to Nepal to learn meditation.
You want to learn?
When I went to Nepal,
Nepal, ah! Yeah.
I did some Vipassana meditation,
Ah.
and it talks about these things and how you should process emotions when they appear and things like that. And it's very interesting,
Yeah.
and it feels like to me it felt like there's a real everyday approach I can use in this technique for everything and everywhere.
It's really practical technique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you should cultivate it, you know, it's not like you learn it and it's there. It's like a process of training.
Yeah.
But anyway, I remember these things and try to apply.
That's great. That's great. I want to ask you one question. If you don't have any limitation about money and time and everything around you, what do you want to do?
I asked myself that same question in India.
Wow.
Yeah, and what was great was that I had time and I had money.
Mhm.
So, and the money from New Zealand in India was better
Mm.
and it was cheaper.
Mhm.
So I said to myself, I can live like a king. I have money, I have time, I'm young.
Mm.
Let's go, let's try everything.
Mm.
And I asked myself the question again.
Mm.
Okay, you can do what you want.
Mm.
You have all these things you said.
Yep.
And now what to do?
Mm.
And I said, when I was younger and asked myself this question, I said, oh man, if I have money, I have everything, I would try everything. I go, I don't know, sport biking, I go learn dancing, I go eat everywhere in restaurants, you know.
Yep.
And I tried to do this. It was a very particular place in India.
Yep.
It's in the south called Orville.
Overview. Oh yeah.
And there's is a very spiritual place.
Yep.
And I could try workshops of this, workshops of that, therapy of this, therapy of that.
Wow.
Yeah, yoga this, yoga that. So there were many things I could do.
Oh.
There were very, very much nice places where I could eat,
Yeah.
and the price was good.
Wow.
And there were many pretty places where I could stay.
Wow.
So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to practice this. I'm going to pay good accommodation so I
Yeah.
can cook. I like cooking
Mhm.
and have nice bed,
Mhm.
nice atmosphere.
Yep.
I'm going to pay restaurant food too because I like eating out.
Mhm.
I like pizza, I like ice cream. Let's go. I'm rich now.
Yep.
And then I started to say, okay, I'm going to try drawing. I paid a class to draw.
Bro. Oh.
Yeah, I learned that.
Yep.
I learned, I did some therapy with REM or something with people that did this. I don't understand very much, but it was nice.
Mhm.
I did acro yoga. I
Mhm.
did many things,
Mhm.
and I could pay them. And I start to observe myself.
Yep.
And it turns out I was still very much concerned about money
Yeah.
because I was losing money.
Yeah.
Like
Me
this.
too. I don't have any plus. I only have negative.
And I worked very much for that money. I used to have 3 jobs at the same time in New Zealand.
What did you do?
I was in the morning, I was doing housekeeping in a motel,
Mhm.
2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Then I went to a community shelter thing
Mhm.
where I was a gardener and housekeeping too.
Yeah.
And then in the night I was a waiter working in a restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, I was very tired.
Yeah, it's really tough.
But I
Yeah.
made good money.
Wow.
I live in New Zealand with a lot of money,
Yeah.
and I say, okay, I'm in India, I'm a cheap place where I
Yeah.
can spend very good,
Yeah.
and I will not lose it very fast.
Mhm.
3 months I stay in India.
Wow.
And anyway, I start to do these things and I start to get worried about money. So I started to try to. I started before, but now was more obvious to be more okay with spending money. I am spending this because this is what I want for me.
Yep.
I really want this nice place. I really want this nice food. And I really want to try new things.
Mhm.
So I started to feel better about losing the money because I was using it something I wanted.
Yep.
So that,
It's worth.
yeah, it worked. But I mean, it's a work in progress. But it feels better every time I practice because in this way too I have spending money in shelters, in food, in clothes. I was in summer and I am in winter, so I had to buy clothes. I had to buy all this.
Yep. Yep.
And I say, okay, this is what I want to do. It's okay. If it's
Yeah.
expensive, it's expensive.
Yeah.
What to do? I go. The feeling of losing money, like the bad feeling, it goes away much faster now. I don't mind paying something I really like
Yeah.
chocolate, for example.
Oh.
Something I don't need, but I like.
Yeah.
So I pay, and I don't feel bad now.
Oh. Wow.
I don't pay every
Great.
time. I don't buy chocolate every time. So it's not like I'm losing every day.
Ah.
Yesterday I buy one, for example, and today I enjoy.
Mm.
And it was nice, and I didn't feel like, oh, like €1.50 for chocolate. No,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
had to buy
Yeah.
food and something to have.
Yeah, yeah.
But I still have money. I put like a limit of how much every day or something.
Yeah.
And if I keep it up, no problem, I can give myself good treats. And I
Yeah.
still feel good, no problem.
Yeah.
So I started to be better about letting go of money in India.
Wow, that's really nice because actually I have that kinds of problem as well now because the problem is my goal. My goal is I want to travel as long as I can. That makes me crazy about money. Every moment when I spend money, I feel like should I? That mind makes me not enjoy anything. So I don't know how to do, you know?
I understand. I understand very much.
What should I do? Give me advice.
Well, I can tell you the same thing is I started to realize that what I was using the money for is what I really wanted. So there was no recrimination to myself. If this takes, for example, I did a bike trip to the north of India in a motorbike.
Wow.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I spent like $1,000 in all this. And with $1,000 I can travel like months. In Asia, for example, I can travel months with 1,000 and 2 weeks in India. But I was doing this motorbike trip with a friend I met in Nepal. And we went all to the north, the Kashmir region and the Leh Ladakh, very far away, mountains, colors, awesome. So this was one of my dreams, to do a very long and bigger motorbike trip. So I had the opportunity to do it and I did it.
Yep.
I stepped up and I said, okay, here you go. I pay the money. I rent the bike. I rent the clothes. I pay the gas. I pay the hostel. Many expenses. Only for 2 weeks. But it was worth it.
That's
I
great.
enjoyed it. There were things I didn't like, but there were many things I did like. But I was consciously knowing I was going to lose that money. And it was like it would make the time of my travel a lot shorter. Because if I spend a lot of money, I don't have it.
Yeah.
So my point is that yes, this is what I want. Okay, let's do it. I pay the money and I go. I try to focus on the present. I'm doing the bike, I'm enjoying. Oh, look at that, it's beautiful, it's precious. And with my friend, oh, in the bike we day like this in the road, so we have fun. Yeah, nice food, we meet funny people, we go to very distant places, like because the roads were very bad. It was like a great experience.
Yep.
There were many adventures in that trip, and I really liked it.
Wow.
And I didn't mind at the end that $1,000 went away
Yep.
in 2 weeks.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
What do you know?
I don't know what I have to think. Which way I need to think. How I think about my budget. Maybe I need to think about this camino can be my last journey. Maybe.
I left New Zealand
Yeah.
with a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, okay, I have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And these things I want to do when I go back to Uruguay, And these things I want to do now because I want to travel. But I only have this money. And this money, half would be only for traveling. The other half is for when I come back to Uruguay, the studies and courses and everything.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I have only this to travel now.
Yes.
And then I was in India with this man I met from Denmark. We had a very strong connection like this. It was very cool. We had like best friends like this. It was great.
Yes.
And we started talking about life and this and that, and I realized
Yeah.
this I told you before, that I can live like a king now.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want in this place. But I only have half
Yeah.
of my money.
Yeah.
But then I realized there's no moment like the present.
Yeah.
So, and money I can get anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
So, okay, if I let go of the half for study, I have all this money to travel. And I have time because no one's waiting for me.
Yeah.
So now I have all this money to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, yes, let's do everything, let's go everywhere.
What? What? Wait a moment. So half of your, so the situation is the same, right? The half of the money will be used as your life in Uruguay when you go back.
I changed that.
And
I decided no more. I'm
ah,
going to use all that money I saved in my mind when I go back now. I'm going
so
to
you,
use it to travel.
and then you don't have any money for your home.
Exactly.
Oh.
I am already on borrow money. I asked my parents to give me money. I have money in Uruguay, but I cannot take it out because of the banks and things like that. So I had to go back to Uruguay, take the money, and then travel. But if I do that, I spend like most of it in the plane ticket.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, no, please, mom and dad, give me this money. And they say, okay, no problem. And I have this money. And for example, I wouldn't be I started to travel June last year. And I would probably be already back at home.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do this trip I did. And I'll be losing all these experiences and things I'm learning and discovering and liking what I don't like learning a lot of life, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
So, like I told you before, I know money I can get. I can work anywhere. I have experience now, and I can work anywhere. And there's always someone who needs someone to do services, like housekeeping, kitchen, cleaning, whatever. So I can find job no problem. And
Yeah.
I have the luck of having European passport, so I can work and live in Europe.
You have a passport?
I have a Croatian passport,
How?
so I can stay anywhere around here
Wow, how?
and work because
Wow.
my great grandparents were from Croatia.
Wow.
My father did some documentation, and we have
That's great.
a passport. Yeah, it's very good. So I said, okay, if I lose all my money, what do I do? I can find a job anywhere. I am not afraid of losing my money because I can work and get it back. And if I work 1 year, I already know that it's a lot of money, and I can travel a lot, because now I have a lot of experience in traveling. So I know how much to spend, where, when, with who, what to do, where to go. So I take better use of this money.
Wow. But to borrow money from parents, it's not easy because they need money too, and yeah.
I agree. And even so, my parents were in a bad time when I asked for money. But even then, they give me money. I already asked money before and more, and I gave it back to them. So I know they can trust me that I'm going to give it back. That's one thing. The other thing is I don't want to take money from banks because I don't like banks. They ask for interest and more money. I don't like that. I rather ask people I know who already told me you can ask me for money if you run out. So say okay, and I ask them. It's nice to have friends.
But for me, it's not easy to ask, and I don't know. So you did everything you want.
If you mean in life, no, not yet. I'm young.
Yeah. So actually the question is you did already in India with a lot of money, a lot of time.
Yes.
But if you have unlimited time and unlimited money, do you have anything you want to do?
Well, I would probably do whatever I wanted, but for example, when I did this experiment, I wouldn't try parachuting or something that I know is really, really expensive.
Which one? Which?
Parachuting, for example,
Yes.
or some parachuting or skydiving or roller coasters. For example, I would do these things because they look fun and I could afford it if I had unlimited resources.
Yep.
But I think that the experiment I did was great because it showed me that why am I doing these things? Why do I have all what I want, what can I do now? And I can do almost everything. But in the end, the inspiration of trying many new things was to be happy.
Yes.
I know if I do this, I get the time of my life. It's very funny. I meet people, but I can do funny things, meet new people, have experiences of my lifetime with things that don't cost much money. So the problem or the issue or the attention, I focus on being happy. On how can I achieve being happy, you know? So I started to say, okay, how can I do this? What is preventing me from being happy? What is going on in my life now that I am not achieving this happiness?
Yeah.
Because I did this thing, I did this and this and this and this, but in overall I didn't change much. I'm eating out, I'm staying alone, have a kitchen, buy all the food I want. I was living like a king, but my happiness level didn't go.
Oh yes.
So I started to research like inside and said, what's going on?
Yeah.
Why can't I be happy not and the way I expected to be happy or as fast as I was like a king. So give me this, I try this, I do that, I'm sure I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
But it didn't turn out to be that easy.
Yes.
So I did a few things. First, I went to a therapist and I told her about this,
Yeah.
and she gave me some suggestions, some practices, and it was good for me to do a good thing.
Yeah.
And the second thing I did was to buy a book called The Book of Joy by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu, which is a bishop from South Africa.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful book filled with experiments and practices.
Yeah.
So that was great. And there was a lot of orientation on where to focus to be happy. Like helping others because you help yourself, by smiling every day, like everyday practices which really enhance and make you happy in return.
Yep.
But then I have seen this phrase many times in my life, and it's that one can get lost in the pursuit of happiness, but one should rather focus on the happiness of pursuit.
Oh, sorry.
It's not the same to put on the focus of being happy,
Yeah.
but like put the focus on have a life and enjoy your things and happiness will come. Something like
That focusing on to be happy,
Yes.
but focus on your life.
this. That was an interpretation of mine.
Like enjoy the present, and happiness will come.
Something
Kinda,
like that.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, the present. So who is in charge of the present for me? My heart.
Yep.
So then I asked my heart what to do. And then my heart said, do a long walk. And I started to do this.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah. That's
And,
yeah.
and then if I'm really okay, I am following my heart, okay. If I follow my heart and I have to do this, I will run out of money.
Yep.
What can I do? I can work or I can ask money. I ask money. But I'm still doing what my heart told me to do,
Yeah.
which I don't always remember like you. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? What's the purpose?
What do you mean? I like what?
Because you don't always have in mind your purpose every day.
I don't.
I think that's what you told me, that
Ah.
sometimes you're bored in the way, sometimes you're
Ah.
talking to people,
Yes.
sometimes
Yes.
why am I
yes.
doing this?
Yes. Yes.
So I try to be focused on this thing that my heart asked me
Yeah.
and try to leave it from there, but it's not always present. That's what I mean. However, I am aware that I am doing it and I am aware of why.
Yeah.
And I feel very good with it. I feel like I'm listening to myself, and it brings me a lot of good feeling about myself.
That's really great.
And I don't care. I ask my parents for money. They say, okay, they have money to give. It's not much, no problem. I can do this and finish. That will be good. After that, I think I have many friends. I am a very resourceful person, so I can get things for myself. I know I can survive. I know I have good life experience enough to keep on doing what I want. So why not? Let's go.
That's great. Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
But that is for me.
Yeah. You shared me a great process of your process, what you did and how did you make your decision? Yes. Actually, I came up one thing I wanted to say, but I forgot about it. I don't know. Yeah. If I run out of money, I can work. Yes. 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 And if I'm too much afraid of spending money, I can't enjoy anything. I can't enjoy the moment. I'm gonna just focus on using money and being narrow-minded. Yeah, that's true. Okay. It's already 1 hour. So long. Okay. Your name is Adrian?
Adrian. Yes.
Adrian. Thank you for sharing your story, Adrian. It's like Indian greeting. Namaste. Okay. I'm gonna stop this. Thank you.